My aunt and cousin are visiting, so I'm go shopping. This is an upscale fresh food market that mainly sells live seafood. But I'm not buying seafood. My aunt lives in an inland town near Russia, so she isn't used to eat seafood. So I will have a look about vegetables and tofu. Usually this kind of stall sell tofu, which was made today. Very fresh. I think this one is very good. I bought some green beans, a Northeast Chinese specialty. I know my aunt likes this very much. I will stew it with pork rib. The first step is sear the pork rib until they develop a crispy crust. Then fry the spices and soy sauce. Add a lot of water and a little cooking wine. Then I will braise them for nearly 2 hours. Green beans also need to be seared until they develop the brown crust. That helps them absorb more flavor. My mother usually just throw the raw green beans to the pot. So honestly, I don't like the green beans she cooked. Sometimes she stew green bean with fat pork slices and pumpkin, which I dislike as well. I only like green bean braised with pork ribs and potatoes. Okay, now it's finished. I can put it aside. Now I need to prepare the potatoes, and then I can have a small rest, talking with my cousin for a while. After simmering the rib for 1 hour, it's time to add potatoes. Then it still need about half an hour. Really need patience. In the old days, my aunt cooked it with traditional wood-fired stoves. They only have a very big wok, so this is the only hot dish on the table. Now it's time to make pork sauce for tofu. Pour minced pork to the pot. Fry it with medium or low heat. It also needs quite a lot of time. Keep frying until the pork releases oil to the pot. It can cook off the strong smell and develop a rich flavor. Now the potato is totally soft. Add the green beans. Turn the fire up to high and reduce the liquid. I'm cooking the two dishes at the same time. Multitasking is just a part of the life in the kitchen. Add some scallions, fry it for a while. Then add some 13 spices powder. It can also balance the strong pork smell. Cooking wine is also helped. I don't like the pork smell, so I need to add a lot of spices and seasonings. You can adjust other seasonings to your taste, but the only essential seasoning is this, soybean paste. It gives the sauce a strong fermented soybean flavor. And the oil, no matter the oil or the oil from the pork, can balance it. This is a very common cooking method in Northeast China. We call it stir-fried sauce. The food carries the flavor of the paste, also mellowing out the intense saltiness. Now the liquid in the pot has reduced. The starch from potatoes has thickened the sauce. It's ready to serve. 吃饭啦! I make a big batch of pork sauce. This night, we only eat a little. I'll save the rest for tomorrow. This tofu is also a kind of northern form tofu. It's made with a little less bitter, so it's softer and nearly can't hold its shape without box.
간에 에이. 辣口.
My cousin said that the rib is totally soft. It's delicious. My mother prepared some raw vegetables, arugula and scallions. We simply dip them in the meat sauce. In Northeast China, we usually eat some kinds of raw vegetables. In our hometown, arugula sometimes is called the vegetable with unpleasant smell, but I like this distinctive flavor. Only a few years ago, I learned that European and American people use it to make salad. In my hometown, nearly no restaurants do this. Perhaps people think arugula is too rustic, but Western food is usually associated with an upscale urban lifestyle. I'm eating raw scallion. I know it's a little strange to some of you, but if you grow up eating them, it is simply a part of your daily life. My eldest aunt is now in her 70s. She still grows her own vegetables and makes her own soybean paste. I don't know she has this skill before.
就把那个黄豆烀熟，然后我看它得搁那发酵吧，有的发酵1个多月。
1种天天，不是1个月。
发多长时间
22烀的，4月初8下。
This is my mother and my aunt's hometown, in the eastern part of Heilongjiang province. There are cornfields, wheat fields, and rice paddies everywhere. In fact, Northeast China is one of the country's best rice-growing regions. And this is my aunt's vegetable patch. The last time I visit her, she gives me a string of dried chilies, look like a necklace. Next year, I may visit her and document how she makes soybean paste.